Hey guys, welcome back to RHR Jen. I'm so glad you're here. Honk honk, everyone. So I was just messing around on Instagram, as you do. And I found Megan doing weird stuff. What else is new? Didn't Bezos get married this weekend and we called she'd probably do something weird? Well, she has. Let's take a look and have a laugh, shall we? If you're new here, I'm Jen. Make sure you're subscribed, hit the thumbs up, leave me comments. It's all that really helps YouTube to recommend my video. And I appreciate that very much. Let's just jump right on into this. So there's two things going on her Instagram that I really want to talk about with you all. And I'm going to start with this one. So this is a video she had posted um, that okay, so I've been talking about how weird as ever is and how they are posting these, thanks, Megan. And she's pretending to write people back. And I'm using the word pretending because I don't believe any of this. This is my opinion. These are my thoughts. But if I understand correctly, and I don't use any social media, so who knows, but go with me on this journey. She is using Instagram to show people buying her stuff and then writing them back with it. But there's something weird about it because normally you would just hit reply and have their at handle. I've called this out before. Other people have started talking about it, and I'm showing you she's doing it again. Why would you do that? Because again, I use the example, if somebody bought my merch, I'm going to reply and say, thank you, whoever, Bob Smith, for buying my merch, because that person likes the shout out. They've had to go out of their way to cut mentions of these people almost like it might be an assistant or somebody else, or assistants plural, doing things like this, or friends or something like that. Who knows? I just find it weird. Everything she does online is weird and for attention, and this is no different. So let's take a look. So yeah, there's stuff like this where I guess it's supposed to be people unboxing, and then she's writing them back in her loopy swoopy non-calligraphy, as ever. She writes them back, gorgeous. Um, so it's people thanking them, but then look at the top. It says as ever. And the reason I point to that is because um there is one where she included the original poster, it seems to me. I'll show you that at the end, but most of them are like this, where you have no information on who posted this. So that way you can't see if the person is real or a bot or somebody that maybe doesn't have a whole lot of posts or somebody that maybe works for Megan, that kind of thing. I just find that very sus. If to quote my Gosling, it's very sus. All right, again, no information. The only at symbol that's on this thing is their as ever. So they've had to go out of their way to cut out this person's information. Isn't that odd? I just find that very strange. Again, if you're recognizing somebody, well, a little bit I know about social media is you would recognize them. Just as I don't use social media, I shout out people's names here. So that way they get the credit and the recognition. There is no name to shout out here. There's no credit and recognition. Yeah. Okay. So she wrote happy birthday again with the scythes that go in all different ways. I guess that's supposed to be a heart, but what is going on? It's so weird. But loopy swoopy BS writing. But then yeah, okay, so it's somebody's birthday. Cool. She wrote happy birthday, but again, no original posting information whatsoever. Maybe one here, if I understand this correctly, that looks like it may be like again, I know I know a little bit about social media, like a repost, I guess is what you would call that. But mostly not any information anywhere, right? And so like this person's posting about putting dried flour sprinkles on Costco pizza. I'm not trying to be that parent. Maybe this is real. Fine. I'm all for I always say, like, I don't parent shame. Give your kid whatever calms them down. No judgment for me. Like, we've all had that kid screaming. You just give them, it's fine. I don't care. I'm not even talking about that. But I did read you don't want to give small children dried flour sprinkles because that actually is a choking hazard. So Just be warned on that. Just be careful. That's all I'll say about that. But no original information on this person. I find that so completely odd, except for it's Meghan. We will talk about this post. We will, because I have a lot to say on this post. But I'm showing you that part of her story is posting within the post, if that makes any sense, a picture of herself. I'll explain all of this, but just go with me because this picture is coming back because something weird's going on here. But this is in the middle of this. I just screenshot this instead of showing you the video because the video is full of copyright music. Okay, so there is an at here. This is the only other one that she did do another at, but the rest, nothing. And because this is some sort of, to me, it looks like maybe, is it a business? I don't even know. Whatever it is, I wonder if she wanted the attention from them from sharing their username, or to perhaps hypothetically, allegedly make it look less shady. Like, look, I include some handles. Okay, you included two. The rest, I don't believe. I don't believe. Even the one she included, I don't believe. You never know, right? Anything can be fudged, just saying. So there's that, which is already weird, but let's get real weird, shall we? She also posted this. Let's take a look. Okay. As ever, I keep saying that is the craziest name to me. I think American Riviera Orchard, you have to say it like that, might be the craziest name, but this is pretty darn close because, again, who wants to name their business as ever? I said before, that is the verbal equivalent of meh. Same old, same blank, different day. Like they're all related to each other. I just can't imagine you wouldn't want to give your business a special name. As ever, nothing's work. As ever, let's try to garner attention. As ever, I don't know. But she's posted over here. I want to start with this post. So this is actually just a video of lavender blowing with Chapter of Joy. This is her new thing now. She's trying to steal joy. She's stealing joy and trying to make it her own. There's something so funny to me about the idea of her stealing joy. Of course, she's trying to steal joy. Again, adding the non-calligraphy loopy swoopy scythes there. The funniest part of this video, I do wish I could play it for you, but I worry about copyrights. I'm not going to. I'm just showing you the still image. And on the real version, allow me to reenact it for you, shall we? So it's just whatever that is, lavender or dry, whatever the flowers are, blowing in the breeze. So you think, oh, okay. And it's about joy, right? So you think it'd be this calming. And at first you think it's like white noise, but I'm telling you, and don't go listen because you don't want to give her the clicks, but I'm telling you, it is this grating noise. I'm not just saying because it's Meghan. I would say it if it's on William and Catherine's. I'd say, oh, somebody messed up. Somebody picked the wrong sound effect. They thought it was white noise, but when you really start listening, it's like, sorry if you're on headphones, but you get the idea. It's more than white noise. It's this really grating noise that just plays in the background. And I'm like, oh, surely somebody made a mistake there. That's not it. That's not the relaxing noise they were going for. I can't make that make any sense. So there's that. And then she just posted this. Let's take a look. Okay, so she's picking whatever this is off the tree here with the caption, weekend plans, pick, snack, repeat. Okay, all right, fine. Pretty mundane in terms of posts, except for I started looking closer. Let's take a look a little closer, shall we? All right. Something's up here. Several things are up here. Let's start with this, that big dumb hat. She likes to wear that. We've seen that in a couple posts lately. That post with Lily where she's like got the flowers strategically placed. And I just talked about that one. May have been in the earlier today video. But so same, I'm guessing same hat. Who knows? She could have 30 of these hats. She has an M on the side of it. She has an M on the side of it. I mean, talk about pretentious a-hole moves. Are you wearing this hat to other places? Are you afraid that you're going to confuse it with Lily's hat? Are you afraid you're going to confuse it with Harry's hat? What's going on? Why do you need, why? Why that? I don't know why. I just found that so pretentious and so Meghan. Of course, she has an M on the side of it. I said before, she seems to be morphing into her friend Abigail. Prove me wrong. This is not doing it. You could tell me this is Abigail and be like, yeah, sure, that tracks. Zero personality. Yeah, I'll leave it there. You get the idea. Turning into Abigail. There's that. And then there's this. Anybody notice anything? Because I do. Do you see it? I see it. Let's talk about it. The non-bronzed elephant in the room. All right. Take a look. Really take a look. Not just at the non-bronze. Oh, I'm not red anymore. I'm pink right now. Look. But look, take a look. Okay. Megan and I are roughly the same age. Okay. Take a look. Hand. Okay. Cool. Hand. No big deal. Except for this. I want you to look at nails, fingers, that joint that I talk about, which I'm not body shaming. I don't care. She has a weird thumb joint. It's fine. She can't help that. I don't care. But I'm using it as a point of reference to show you this is Megan's hand. She just posted this. Look at the length of the nails. Look at the colors of the nail. Oh my God, do we have the same color? No, we don't. Um, but you get the idea. I just want you to pay attention to this because this is Megan's hand. She's just posted this. Look. Okay. This is Megan's hand. I said to you the other day, this is Megan's hand. And people were like, no, I don't think so. I think that's Doria's hand. It's like, no, no, no. No, no, no. She's done something. This is Megan's hand. Because look around the fingers, or the fingernails, sorry. This is Megan's hand. Look at the joint of the thumb. This is Megan's hand. Look at the ring on the left hand. This is Megan's hand. But something has been done to Megan's hand. Did she stain a deck? Maybe. Is she sponsored by Sherwin-Williams? Perhaps. What's going on here? And then people are like, that can't be it. Au contraire, mon frere. That is it. Look. This is also Megan's hand. This is another picture she posted. Ring, thumbs. I'm telling you, Megan's hands. So I've got them closer to show you Megan's hands. But I believe, in my opinion, it appears to me that if this is Megan's hand and if she used some sort of, I don't know, bronzer, then it's sunk into the creases of her hand. Now, Megan and I are roughly the same age. I don't understand what's going on with her hands. I'm not saying anybody's perfect or not perfect, but there's something up with that. Because I thought it was Doria's too. No, these are Megan's hands. Look at the, because people were like, no, she doesn't grow her nails out like that. Yes, she does. Look in the right. But she's put some sort of bronzer or something on, it appears to me. Allegedly. But it appears like that, and it's sunken into creases, and it's made it look crazy. But then here in the right, she doesn't have it, but it's the same hands. They're the same hands. Look. Same hands. Now, my eyes can go from blue to light blue to almost, you guys have been commenting, green lately. That happens. Eyes can do that. Skin can't do that. I mean, I understand that people can get different levels of tan. That's not what this is. Skin doesn't change like eyes change. Make this make sense to me because it makes no sense, except for somebody very wise pointed out, hey, when she was doing this, this was closer to the podcast. Almost like one might wonder, hypothetically, in their opinion, did she maybe bronze up to go on the podcast? Perhaps. Wouldn't put it past her. And then maybe decide to stop the bronzer? Perhaps. Maybe. Wouldn't put it past her. Weird, right? I find this whole thing so weird. I just think there's something going on here, and I think it needs to be addressed. There's a bronzer elephant in the room. We talk about the bronzer, but this is maybe the most glaring, that and that original red dress were the most glaring bronzer things I've ever seen. I still can't make sense of that. Guys, I have nightmares about that red dress. You know, the boobs east and west dress with the bronzer. What's going on there? I don't know. But yeah, so that's what's going on with Megan. She wanted us to know something, that she's picking fruit this weekend and snacking and decided to go from bronze to not bronze. Again, even if it was tan, wouldn't it go the other way? Where you go from, like, you know, my color to more tan. I don't, yeah. I'm trying to make sense out of something that makes no sense. I just need you to get your eyeballs on it. There you go. She's up to stuff. What else is new? So that's it for me. Let me know your thoughts on all this. I do think this is interesting on As If. I think she's clapping back at me on this last one. Like, look, see, I do have some ads. No, you don't. You just have like two. And this to me, I wonder if it's like a business almost. So if that's why I'm just wondering. I didn't look into it. I don't know. But if it's maybe a more followed account, and that's why she did the ad. The rest, don't bother. Weird, right? So weird. Okay. I'm gonna leave this here. Now, I do want to remind you I have Goose Adventures, my second channel. Check that out because I just posted earlier today and I did a step challenge and I talk motivation when losing weight. So check that out. And thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate this. And I can't wait to bring you more stuff like this. As she does more weird stuff, I'm going to talk about it. Yeah. Thanks so much for everything. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. All the comments help me out. And I even get comments saying, oh, sorry, I'm commenting again. I'm like, no, comment as much as you want. Every comment helps me out. It helps the algorithm. So comment lots. Spam my comments, whatever. Say, hey, honk at me, whatever. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here. Thank you so much. Let me know your thoughts on all this. And I truly hope you all have the best day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye. Okay, they're gone. Let's talk. What is going on? Do you find that as weird as I do? Am I stuck on the wrong thing? Maybe it's Doria's hand. Maybe it is. I'm not too proud to admit I might be wrong on this one, but it's weird. I don't think I am. I don't think that's Doria's hand. I think that's Meghan, and I think she bronzed the shit out of it. I could put bronzer on and I don't get it. I would just be orange, but then again around her nails it doesn't it's not the same. So I don't know. I just hit a lamp. I don't know. Let me know what you think's going on in the comments while I blink at you in Morse code. What the hell? It's weird. All right. I'm going to leave this here. Happy Saturday, everybody, or Sunday, whenever you're watching this. Enjoy. Thanks for being here. Bye. What do you think of the blue? I like the blue. So, see, it makes my eyes more blue. Do I look like I'm staring into your soul? I might be. Okay. Bye. Oh goodness. I'm gonna go bronze. I wouldn't turn anything but orange. I don't get it. I don't get it. We're supposed to be about the same age. My hands don't look like that. I wonder, people speculate though that no offense to anybody who smokes, do what you want to do, but that she might hypothetically, allegedly, in their opinion, smoke. And so, if so, maybe it's something to do with that. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? All right. Bye. Oh, goodness.